วัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับกลับมาพบกันเช่นเคยครับนี่คือ The Diplomat ทาง Spring News กับคุณทันชนกจงยศยิ่งและผมวารินทร์สัจเดลครับ
แล้ววันนี้นะคะเราสองคนก็มาอยู่ที่สถานเอกอัครราชทูตฟิลิปปินส์ประจำประเทศไทยเพราะว่าเดือนนี้เดือนพฤษภาคมเป็นเดือนพิเศษของคนฟิลิปปินส์ค่ะ
ทุกๆพฤษภาคมที่ประเทศฟิลิปปินส์ทั้งเดือนเนี่ยเขาฉลองเทศกาลดอกไม้แห่งเดือนพฤษภาคมหรือว่า Flores De Mayo นะครับซึ่งในบ้านเราในประเทศไทยเนี่ยชุมชนชาวฟิลิปปินส์ก็จัดงานนี้ขึ้นด้วยเช่นเดียวกันวันนี้เรามาพูดคุยกันนะครับกับทูตวัฒนธรรมและผู้ที่เป็นประธานสมาคมชาวฟิลิปปินส์ในประเทศไทยเล่าให้เราฟังถึงงานนี้กันครับSo let's talk about the big picture of cultural activities hosted by the Embassy of the Philippines or the association here in Thailand.
Well, first of all, good evening. Currently, the embassy is we have organized a photo exhibit. It's now ongoing at Zen World at the atrium side, the amphitheater. It's composed of photographs of Filipino photographers from the Camera Club of the Philippines. So it was launched 8 April and will run until 25 May.
I see.
And second, it's all part of the aggressive promotion of our former ambassador to promote Philippine tourism and as well as Philippine culture. And then probably next month we will change the photos again where we call it the gallery at Sukhumvit where we
educate, right? The wall.
Yeah, all the entire perimeter.
Yeah.
We have another set of photos coming in. It usually run for 3 to 4 months. She wanted to inaugurate that before she left, but she just had too many schedules. Won't fit.
Ambassador is leaving.
She left already. May 1.
I see.
Wow.
She's back in the Philippines.
I remember being in a press conference 2 years ago and she was talking about this festival which happens in May, the Flowers of May or the Flores De Mayo. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a big event which happens also in Thailand as well, right, Angie?
Yes, it's every other year that United Filipinos in Thailand promote this event. So this year, we're going to have it on May 23rd at the Holiday Inn Hotel on Sukhumvit 22.
So when we talk about Flores De Mayo for the Filipinos, what is it? The festival. Could you elaborate for us?
Again? Well, the Flores De Mayo is part of the Philippine culture being predominantly Christian. So the Filipinos would dedicate the month of May for the Blessed Virgin Mary, the Mother of Christ. And the entire month of May, every day they will offer flowers in the church, at the altar, with the children, all the adult in their Sunday best clothes. And then it is usually followed by rosary and novena of the Filipino community. So the entire month of May, they offer flowers in the altar. So that's why they call it Flores De Mayo, flowers of May.
across the country right
Yes, across the country, the Christian community.
But when it's done in Thailand, how is it being done in Thailand? It's not the whole month of May, right? We only have an event.
We
or-
only have one time.
Yeah, which is the night of the event.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
and then-
will be on the 23rd.
Yeah. So walk us through what's going to happen at the event. Usually, like you did last 2 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah. How was it like?
Well, basically this time we have 200 guests,
Yeah.
and we don't do the procession like outside in the Philippines on the street. It's going to be in the ballroom.
Indoor.
Indoor. So we're going to have it in the ballroom.
Yeah.
But basically we still have the ladies with elegant dresses who's going to do the procession.
Yeah.
And this year we have 21 queens.
Filipino.
Oh,
all of
21
them.
Yes, with all the very elegant dresses. So it's going to be fun.
So it's not like a pageant. Kind
No,
of
it's
thing.
not a pageant. It's a procession.
Procession.
Yes, it's a procession.
Actually, I'd like to add to that. The Flores de Mayo is the offering of the flowers to the Virgin Mary in the church. The highlight of the Flores de Mayo is the Santa Cruzan, which is the procession. It's a reenactment of the story of Queen Helena, the mother of Emperor Constantine during the Roman time. He was the first Roman emperor to be Christianized. And the mother was so inspired by what happened to her son. She went on a quest to get the cross, to find the Holy Cross where Jesus was nailed. She was able to find it and she brought it back to Rome. And the Santa Cruzan reenacts her quest for the cross. That's why there's a storyline of the Santa Cruzan, from the angels up to the Sagalas and the queens. So in real Santa Cruzan in the Philippines, it's a very, very long procession with all the characters involved. But the Santa Cruzan is celebrated also the Filipino communities outside the Philippines with a shorter version.
Shorter version. Indoor
version.
in the ballroom.
In the ballroom with air.
So is it the same date as they celebrate in the Philippines, like May 23rd?
No, because usually we celebrate towards the end, like May 31st.
Is the day fixed, like a fixed date, or it
Yes.
depends on the
Usually in the Philippines it is.
you mean
okay.
the procession day which date this
May
year
31st.
May
Usually
31st.
in the Philippines.
I
All right.
see.
As a tourist, if we go to the Philippines during this period, can we participate in the celebration, or in what way?
Well, during the procession, aside from the Sagalas, there is a rondalia or a band because the people will sing. They sing the Hail Mary in Spanish. The entire procession, it is being sung, and people holding candles. So the onlookers can participate, can join the parade. You want, like you tourists, you hold the candle and then
You
join. You choose the sagala you want, usually, and then you stay beside her with the candle.
So it's actually a very touristy festival
It
as
is.
well.
It
Very
is,
colorful,
yeah.
I would say.
Well, it's a community participation.
Community
Children,
participation. Yeah.
the old, the young,
Yeah.
even the old one would still bring the rosary while singing. Because actually you pray the Hail Mary, it's like doing the rosary on and on and on. And the Philippines, the highlight would end in the church.
I see. So how big is the community here in Thailand then for the Filipino association or community here in Thailand?
Well, community-wise, it's not really that big. It's by profession. We have association of teachers, and then the Filipino group, and then we have entertainers,
the singers,
and then
Singers,
the Taugama.
Taugama is a fraternity in Manila.
Fraternity in Manila.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and the embassy, we have this Filipino community organizing committee. We call it FCOC. Coordinate under the umbrella of the embassy. Can we see already what will happen?
Yeah.
Sure, please promote it.
Yeah. And the FCOC coordinates with the embassy in holding 2 major events every year. One in June for the Philippine Independence Day celebration of the Filipino community, and the one in December for the Christmas. We call it Paskong Pinoy.
I see.
And we're having one
On June 7.
Yeah.
For
June
the
7.
for the
That's a
Independence
national day.
Yes, we call
Yes.
it Barrio Fiesta.
Yeah. So
Barrio
will the new ambassador
Fiesta.
arrive in
It's
time
another
for that?
festival.
or-
In the,
I hope so. I don't have her travel plans yet.
But June 7th is the
June
National Day
7th,
celebration.
yes.
And then
Outside the embassy.
Also, you do it on the compound.
Yes, on the embassy ground.
I see. I
Open
see.
to the public.
Yeah. Angie, you represent an association,
Yeah,
right?
it's an association called United Filipinos in Thailand.
Yeah.
So what is it doing? I mean, the organization.
Well, basically the organization, I just took over from the previous president, Miss Bing Arias, because she left already and she went to Hanoi. So when I got involved 2 years ago in the community, I was very much involved in doing the fundraising, and of course we had the Typhoon Yolanda in the Philippines.
Right.
So together with the Filipino community and also with the Philippine Embassy, we had a Paskong Pinoy drive, and all the proceeds actually went to Bantayan, Cebu Island.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's part of the
Yeah,
activities.
so we are helping, gather funds and just trying to be part of the community and helping the embassy with that FCOC.
How long have you been living in Thailand?
Me, I've been living here for 13 years.
13 years.
You speak Thai,
A little
I guess.
So you're not leaving like the previous president. You're here for good.
Yes.
Actually, I'm very impressed with your dress.
Yeah.
Is
Thank
it
you.
a Filipino style?
Very
Yes,
Filipino,
it's a Filipino style.
Yeah.
So people normally wear this kind of dress when they go
On
out
a special
or on a
occasion,
special-
not on a regular basis, but on special occasion.
You were telling us a bit about the sleeves, right, Sylvia?
Yes, the sleeves is the Filipino costume. Especially only for the ladies, because the men is just standard Barong Tagalog.
Yeah.
The evolution we could see from the sleeves, the
long
big
one, right?
sleeves becoming too long one. This is a design of, we have a lot of good Filipino couturier designers, and they would really come up with a lot of design. That's why if you see our national costume, you'll see a lot of variation. And now even the men, they're trying to improve by changing the color of the barong. And they would use hand paint also instead of the standard embroidery. And now like her costume, this is detachable. So it's like a bolero.
Oh, okay.
It's not the original gown. It's really detachable. There's a pin. You just attach the sleeve. So if you don't like to use it, you remove the sleeve and it becomes a regular gown. But now the couturier came up with the bolero. Instead of attaching it, you just
can
wear
just
it.
put it
On
on.
top,
Put
yeah.
it on,
Mini
yes.
coat.
And you call these the butterfly
The
sleeve.
butterfly sleeves.
Just look like a butterfly.
She can fly.
The first one was worn by the wife of President Ramon Magsaysay. He's a very famous president, but he died in a helicopter crash. And the wife wore it during the inauguration. Simple, only simple, plain, with just like body cut. Now, when during the time of Madame Imelda Marcos, she really popularized it. All her outfit were with the butterfly
With the
sleeves.
butterfly
Fashionista.
sleeves.
And
Yes.
it's still popular until today.
Oh yes.
We're still using it until today. Yeah.
And what about yours? It's also the
This is the man. Actually, it's the barong for the man. But like I told you, the designer, we are now unisex. So we can use the same material, but can be worn by the woman.
And it's a
By
different
the
color.
woman, different
And
color.
different color
Different color as
also.
well.
And
Different
different
color
neckline. Usually it's like the Chinese collar or the like yours the how do you call this?
The necktie?
No.
The collar.
Yeah,
the collar.
So it's all evolution. Even our Maria Clara, the blouse, they're all in variation already, colors.
Different.
Yeah, sorry. Back to the Festival of Flowers. Do Thai people in Thailand participate as well
Yes.
in this event?
Yes, they do. Because basically, I've been living here for 13 years. So I have a lot of Thai friends. So this is the chance for me to show the culture. So this time, these 200 guests, I have a lot of Thai guests. So they are so excited to see this festival. So, and also I have one surprise because I convinced one of my friends, a Thai lady, to participate to wear this.
to be the queen, right?
เดี๋ยวค่อยกลับมาคุยกับคุณ
ค่ะ
ซิลเวียและคุณแอนจี้กันต่อนะครับแล้วมีความหมายซ่อนอยู่ในธงชาติฟิลิปปินส์ซึ่งหลายคนเนี่ย
ใช่ค่ะ
อาจจะไม่รู้ด้วยนะครับ
ค่ะ
เพราะว่าช่วงนี้เนี่ยคุณมิกกี้ไปเที่ยวอีกงานหนึ่งมา
ใช่ค่ะ มีไปชมนิทรรศการมานะคะ ซึ่งก็เป็นนิทรรศการชื่อว่าอินเดียผ่านเลนส์ของสมเด็จพระเทพค่ะ
ครับ
จะเป็นอย่างไรนั้นไปติดตามบรรยากาศกันเลยค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะคุณผู้ชมคะตอนนี้มิกอยู่ที่พิพิธภัณฑ์ของจุฬาลงกรณ์มหาวิทยาลัย ซึ่งสถานเอกอัครราชทูตอินเดียประจำประเทศไทยได้จัดนิทรรศการที่มีชื่อว่า India Through the Lens of Her Royal Highness Princess มหาจักรีสิรินธรหรือว่านิทรรศการภาพถ่ายฝีพระหัตถ์ของสมเด็จพระเทพพระรัตนราชสุดาสยามบรมราชกุมารีค่ะเดี๋ยวเราจะไปติดตามบรรยากาศกันค่ะสำหรับนิทรรศการนี้ถือเป็นส่วนหนึ่งของเทศกาลอินเดียค่ะซึ่งก็มีการจัดกิจกรรมต่างๆมากมายมาตลอดทั้งปีในขณะเดียวกันก็เป็นการเฉลิมฉลองวาระมงคลที่สมเด็จพระเทพรัตนราชสุดาสยามบรมราชกุมารีทรงมีพระชนมายุครบ60พรรษาปีนี้พระองค์ทรงคัดสรรภาพถ่ายฝีพระหัตถ์ที่บันทึกไว้ระหว่างเสด็จพระราชดำเนินเยือนอินเดียหลายครั้งแต่ละภาพสะท้อนถึงวิถีชีวิตวัฒนธรรมและความสัมพันธ์ระหว่างอินเดียกับไทยที่แน่นแฟ้นได้เป็นอย่างดีรวมถึงแสดงพระอัจฉริยภาพด้านการถ่ายภาพของพระองค์อีกด้วยค่ะ
Now, as you know, Princess Mahachakri Sirindon is a great scholar of Sanskrit, and she has a great interest in India historically, anthropologically, culturally, and she has visited India 15 times. And as someone pointed out, she has visited more parts of India than many Indians have. She's taken many pictures during her visits, and all of them are very, very beautiful, illustrative photographs. But they have never been exhibited together as one exhibition. So we have commemorated our Festival of India this year with the 5th cycle of Her Royal Highness's birthday anniversary. And each picture gives a very, very telling example of everyday life in India, or what India is all about. So this exhibition is a special one because through the lens of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirindon, we are seeing India in its daily life, we are seeing India in its artistic life, we are seeing India in a historical light, but most important, we are seeing whatever we see is the best of India. Well, this parrot, as you see, is probably on the roof of a historic villa, and he is upside down. You know, he's upside down, as you can see. The princess has taken this picture, and she said that he is in his environment. He's with flowers, and as you can see, she has brought out these flowers. Now, as the curator of the exhibition pointed out, you know, the parrot must be not more than this high, and the flowers are small. But the way the princess has taken the picture depicts a whole, and that I think is the beauty of this picture.
นิทรรศการภาพถ่ายฝีพระหัตถ์นี้จะจัดต่อเนื่องไปจนถึงวันที่ 25 พฤษภาคม ซึ่งในวันสุดท้ายนั้นสมเด็จพระเทพรัตนราชสุดาสยามบรมราชกุมารีจะทรงเสด็จเยี่ยมชมนิทรรศการด้วยพระองค์เองอีกด้วย
Come in large numbers, see the exhibition, understand India in a way that I can never tell you or nobody else can tell you.
So every time when I, tell my friends about, Filipino friends, all my Filipino friends, they can sing. What's the secret? Why do you sing so well? And that seems to be a major export.
We are so romantic. Filipinos are so emotional.
Emotional.
We express our feelings through songs. We sing in the bathroom, we sing when we cook, we sing when we drive, we sing.
Singing is part of the life.
But actually, the Thai idiom we have the expression that don't sing in the kitchen, or in the toilet. Otherwise, you get the husband, something like that.
Really?
Yes. You heard about that?
Yes, I heard about that.
So that's why we sing less. That's an excuse.
I got a good one.
Different culture in the Philippines. Yeah?
Yes. But singing is part of the culture. It's in us.
No, because especially in the provinces, when they have, when they harvest or they would have gathering and they would get the guitar and they will drink the coconut wine
liquor, the coconut,
and then they sing. Yes.
Is it because of the Spanish culture and then the church culture, or?
I would think so. I think it's probably been brought to the Philippines by the Spanish. It's the influence. The influence, yes.
Everyone, sings.
Right.
It's a singing nation.
Yes. And they're getting better. If you see the television program, my goodness, 6-year-old could sing like a professional.
I know. When Cherise was here, I interviewed her.
Younger and
she was young then.
Yes.
You should watch our television show. Very good.
Very
the singing
talented.
contest.
Very
Yeah.
So apart from the singing talents, the Philippines also very well known for the beauty contest. The
Mickey.
beautiful girls.
Last 2 years, when I interviewed Angie for the same festival, she was one of the beauty queens in the procession, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I spot you in the first place I arrived here. Wow, very beautiful Filipino.
Thank you.
The only thing missing is the crown, Sylvia.
Yes, because we do have the crown during the procession.
Yeah. So, How close is the community here in Thailand, among Filipinos?
It is quite close. Basically, what Miss Sylvia said earlier, we have different association because of the teachers and also business people, Filipino business people here. And then we have all the entertainers, and then we have the United Filipinos. So it's all combined. We are quite close, and we try to work together, especially during the Independence Day and the Christmas party here at the embassy ground. So we all work together.
How's life like in Thailand for Filipinos, so an average Filipino?
It's like being in the Philippines.
Are we that close?
We look the same.
We look the same.
So
Yes.
we don't feel, alienated.
Yes.
I'm sure people come to you and speak to you in Thai.
Yes,
That's-
we're often
Yeah.
mistaken as Thai.
Yeah.
The food is the same except that it's spicy. The ingredients the same. The weather is the same. Traffic,
Yeah, yes.
pollution, the same.
Don't have to adjust yourself.
Yeah.
So as you, both of you represent the kind of people-to-people connection, and we are entering the ASEAN community. So how do you feel about this? How have we come so far? I mean, for ASEAN.
Your perspective on
Yes.
AEC and ASEAN becoming more united.
Well, it's good that the ASEAN, all the member countries are trying to develop more programs. Now they're targeting economic for this 2015. When it was initiated in when was that? August 8, 1967. When the ASEAN was formed, it was only 5 countries. And then it was the start of cooperation. And it's good that for this year, in 2003, during the summit, the member decided to more projects, to make it more on economic. That's why they created this as AEC 2015 and made a blueprint of preparation. And for the AEC, I think it's to be continued success and cooperation among the countries. It should be the understanding and awareness of each country's culture, to know the similarities and respecting the differences. So, we have a lot of similarities, but we also have some differences. And knowing these things would be a very good foundation for the coming AEC.
Are we popular in the Philippines, Thai people or Thailand?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Especially the food.
Especially
Yeah.
the food.
And maybe Mario Mauro, Thai
Oh, yes.
superstars.
Superstar. So you said you also have some interesting tourism events.
Yes, we have.
happening,
Actually,
to
during
tell us,
at
to
the
share with
event,
us,
I'm going to show it on a PowerPoint, on a slideshow.
Yeah.
So it's going to run through the whole evening.
Yeah.
So what I did is I did some research of beautiful places in the Philippines from north to south.
Wow.
So from Batanes we have, and we have all beautiful cathedrals that you can see. And in Manila you have the
When is the best time to visit?
Manila Cathedral. It's very beautiful.
When is the best time to visit the Philippines usually?
January to March.
To March, the
No
summer,
rain.
summertime.
Summertime.
Yes.
No
Less-
rain,
no rain,
and
yeah.
not so hot.
Yes.
It's cooler January, February.
All right. Okay. So, anything you'd like to share with our audience about this festival which is happening? And yeah.
Well, basically, it's going to be held at the ballroom in Holiday Inn Sukhumvit 22. It's going to be on May 23rd, and registration will start at 6:30 p.m. So we have some sponsors that help us basically to make this event successful.
All right. Okay.
What about you
And like I have said earlier, the photo exhibit still ongoing.
Yeah.
So I hope you can find time while doing shopping at
Central
Central
World.
World. Please
Yeah.
go out. It's the
Get to know more.
atrium
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the big elephant there and the fountain.
Yeah.
We have very, very good photos taken by Filipino photographers.
And before we go, I learned new thing today when we were, like arranging the flag, and you told us
Yes.
there's a meaning or the way it has to be displayed.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, please share with us again.
Well, it's the history, a lot of history in our flag. The star, the big star represent the country, and the rays are all the provinces.
Okay.
And then the three small stars, the Luzon, the geographic distribution of the country, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and the flag should be flown with the blue color on top. It means we're at peace, peacetime.
Peacetime.
Yes, so when you invert it, we are at war.
The red represents
Red,
war.
red. So we should be very careful in.
I see.
In
What
handling.
about the white color?
Well, the white is for peace, peace and harmony for all the provinces.
All right. Thank you.
Alright thank you very much
Thank you. ขอบคุณมากครับ
Thank you very much for having us.
เป็นไงบ้างครับความรู้ใหม่สำหรับเราในวันนี้กับเทศกาลของการเฉลิมฉลองดอกไม้แห่งเดือนพฤษภาคม
ค่ะ
ในประเทศฟิลิปปินส์ครับ
ค่ะเป็นสิ่งที่น่าสนใจนะคะเพราะว่าเรากำลังเป็นประชาคมอาเซียนด้วยการที่เราจะเรียนรู้เรื่องของวัฒนธรรมประเพณีของชาติสมาชิกอาเซียนตามที่เห็นนี่เลยตามธง เป็นเรื่องสำคัญเลยทีเดียว
ครับผม
ค่ะ
เราหวังว่าครั้งหน้าเรากลับมาที่นี่เนี่ยจะได้พูดคุยกับทูตฟิลิปปินส์ซึ่งคนใหม่กำลังจะมานะครับ
ค่ะ
แล้วถ้าเกิดท่านมาแล้วเนี่ยเราก็จะมาสัมภาษณ์ออกรายการแต่ Diplomat ครับวันนี้คุณมิกกี้ทันชนกจงยศยิ่งผมวารินทร์สัจเดลลาไปก่อนนะครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ